Marvel Rivals. My first game with Luna Snow, a character I have never heard of, and we're playing on a map that I think they do the tutorial on. So this is Marvel Rivals. It's very close to Overwatch. It's got 33 characters in it, and I'm having a ton of fun with it, which I never really anticipated. And this is my first time picking a helo. A helo? That's not a word. That's a helicopter. A healer, sorry. And I don't play these games, as I've mentioned. I'm going to mention that a few times, but I've been playing a lot of this one, and I'm learning a lot of concepts and a lot of things that I'm not used to doing. I'm more of a lone gun. I'm more of a very aggressive... In this genre of games, I would be the DPS guy, but I'm learning that there's more flexibility needed, and a lot of people like to pick DPS and nobody wants to tank or heal, so I need to learn those roles, and this was me exploring this character for the first time. And at the time, I didn't really know what I was doing. You'll notice I'm not using the E ability, I'm not using my freeze ability to stun people and shut down certain things, and I'm not really understanding the best way to heal between myself and my team. But what I am doing is my best in this moment. And this character is crazy. Absolutely crazy, especially her ultimate. Her ultimate gives you this giant area of denial that people within it just cannot contest. And I see no future where it stays the way it stays, but it seems like the director of the game wants to keep it pretty much unbalanced and crazy, and as much as that's very fun, it means anybody who's capable on this character is going to be having a really good time. But the thing that surprised me, and the thing that made this perhaps me not my best endeavour into being a healer, is I'm spending a lot of the time attacking with her because her gun is really good. And she does a ton of damage. So right now, I should be healing my tank. I should be keeping... I say my tank, that was Adam Warlock in that moment. But I should be keeping Adam Warlock alive instead of helping him attack. And that's my fault. That's me not playing my role because I like killing dudes and I don't know how to heal, right? And what I should have been doing there is going into that activated mode that does the piercing and healing my team and attacking at the same time. But I didn't realise that's what you're supposed to do in those moments potentially. Or put the E command on my friend and help him in that way to try and give those heals that way. But instead, it was 2v1 and I was trying to join him in the DPS war. And these are the things that I have to think about, and this is the ult that I just mentioned, by the way. As long as I stay near my friends in this moment, they're not going to have any problems whatsoever. When I first ran it, though, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of saying, I hope this is helping, I'm kind of confused. And then we've got the Iron Fist right here going after me like a beast. This monster is such a problem. Look at him healing in the middle of the entire team. It makes you wonder sometimes how people get away with things, but they certainly do, and that character gets away with murder, so shut him down if you can. You see there, Doctor Strange used his ult, and you can see the spirit bodies knocked out of the people. At the time, I didn't notice that. I didn't know what that was. There's a Hela up on the top there I'm trying to put pressure on. Right here, I need to be healing, but I'm not entirely certain how to do it, because I just didn't know, you know. I thought I knew, but try and learn as you play, and... not really coming through. Instead, I'm 1v1ing a Hela who is a hit scan DPS. If that's not an ego play, I don't know what is. But this character is so good, and these players enabled me to do it, you know. So I'm keeping my head on a swivel, going in. There we go, we're doing a bit more healing now. I'm trying to get into the task of it. There is Magic coming in with the ult. There's Jeff doing what he does best. And now it's just the unfortunate 1v1, but I can clean up that opponent. They were low life, and then I can heal up and hopefully get back into the action. My team, we've got an Iron Man flying in there, putting some pressure. We've got lots of people. There's Penny over in the corner. She's been backed up by a Jeff. And I'm pulling back a little bit here. We've got another healer on the side there, and then Bushka, the guy diving in to try and take out the healers, which is exactly what he should be doing, but we scare him away. I go into this mode, and one of the strategies I found really quickly in this game, because it's me to a T, is whenever I found a jump pad, I would just hit it so that I could try and out-aim people while moving, because one of the things that the average player struggles with in games is moving and shooting. That is one of the ultimate things to get over, and I can't aim at the best of times, so why not throw in some crazy mobility too? And it's just really fun for me, so even if I'm being useful or useless, I'm still having a pretty good time. But we get back on the objective here. Getting a bit more of a grasp of the character now. Someone is behind us, and I know that Iron Man's kind of got it covered for the moment. He's fighting Hela. This is a difficult fight for Iron Man. Hit scan versus like splash damage AoE. I see the bird, I see her running away, and I shut her down. And then here we go again, Magic coming in really aggressive, going after Warlock. He defends quite well. We've got our Strange out there putting his shield up, doing his best. I throw out the stun, completely waste it, not really understanding its purpose or its utility. And then I hit this and I get right on the objective. And this game is interesting because some of the maps all look the same. Like, there's a bunch of these, like, 2099 or whatever the date is in Tokyo. And at first, I couldn't tell the difference between them. Like, when I'm playing this game, I have no idea about the flanks. I have no idea where all the entrances go, where the healing packs are and things. But the more you play, the more that stuff starts to make a lot more sense. And you realise just how much there is to this. There's a lot of layers to this game that aren't immediately apparent. Especially when you start playing the tanks, and especially when you play the characters who are designed to assassinate and get behind enemy lines and just shoot in, cause chaos and get the hell out of there. Like, at this moment, I'm just playing it like a shooter and I'm having a real good time as we get snuck up on there by a Penny and a Jeff. I'm going to go for this one even though it is a tank, but I'm confident that I can shoot it because her gun is so good. Like, I think she's easily, unless we're counting Mantis, if you can aim, like if you can land your shots with Mantis, that character is ungodly. But here we go, we got Cap pushing us. He's not sprinting and he's not jumping either, which tells me that he's playing him as a really rigid, non-moving tank. And I've played quite a lot of Captain America now, and I can tell you, that guy can be a problem once you figure out some of his kit. I'm having a really good time with him. He comes in again right here, burns off some of his cooldown. There's the ultimate from Penny. Is she going to do the running around whacking like a lunatic, or is she going to do Area of Denial? It looks like she's putting the mines out and she's trying to just push us off, which is pretty smart, actually. I've also played a decent amount of that. There goes Hela's ult. If you can see her in the sky, I can freeze her and shut her down, but I didn't really know I could do that. So you're not going to see it. We've got Squirrel Girl going ham. Got all kinds of shit kicking off here. We've got a Mantis on our team as well, so healing-wise, we had a Warlock, we've got a Mantis. We've got lots of people coming here and doing the job, making up for my low healing. But at the time, I was having a super fun round. I was into it, you know. I just felt like this character was so good considering she was a healer. It's like, why would you ever heal with her? And then later on I figured out, you know, she's actually really good at healing as well. But we push them towards the end. The Cap jumps in, he's running now, but that might be because he's got his ult. So I pop our ult, we've got Warlock at the back there, he's linked with people. We've got Hela on the right. This is a really tough moment now, they don't have much left in them. Hulk comes out, we've got Jeff at the back. Everyone's just doing what they can to try and do something. I use the freeze there once decently. We've got Hela at the back, we put her down. Hulk comes in like a maniac. We got Cap on the Punisher on the turret. There's Jeff gulping everybody he can, as he always does. I try my best to try and save them. I hate this ult, it's so stupid, but what can you do? And he doesn't quite get to the edge, which is handy, so we managed to kill him. And then again, 3 healers here on the team, just going in. We've got Cap sprinting at us at full rent. The only problem here for him is you can shoot his feet when his turret's up. So you don't have to respect Captain America as much as you perhaps would somebody like Doctor Strange, unless you can get through with melee. But they're doing their best now. They're all on the objective. We're pushing them as best as we can. There's Jeff over there doing what Jeff does, which is just being an arsehole. There's Cap coming in again, doing everything I can. He wants me dead, and we get the slow motion telling us it's over. But what an insane character. I have since played this character a lot more, and she is really, really good. She's super fun, she's super strong. What an insane game this is. But there was some Marvel Rivals, guys. GG to everybody involved. Thank you for watching, and you take care now.